I want to talk more about this dynamic a little bit with you guys, and it's.
Can I go to the toilet?
Yeah, you want to go right now?
Oh my God.
You want to?
Once I brought it up.
No, go ahead. I'll bring it because I want to ask Simon this too.
Oh.
Because we haven't heard a lot from you today. It's interesting to sit across from, it's not a 1-for-1 comparison, but other sidemen, right? And so like throughout the course of my own career, it's always amazing to watch Logan. Amazing. And I would assume it's amazing for you guys to see what JJ is able to accomplish. But are there ever times where you've felt not so great, or like you wanted to break out of that, or like you were not super comfortable with the idea of being a sideman?
I don't think so. I think it's kind of because I've known him since school, and I was helping him. Like I helped him film. I filmed all his original videos, and then
you helped him pack his clothing line.
Well, I ran the clothing line.
There you go.
Like his whole, he had Beast clothing before. I did all that, so I was kind of I was used to it, and then I was just thankful that he was kind of willing to help me.
Absolutely.
So I mean, even now, if someone says "Oh, you're only famous because it's KSI," I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Still famous.
No, that's the right. No, but that's the right attitude. And by the way, I see that stuff all the time, and that's why I ask you guys, because it's I just get curious to pick other people's brains. But it's you go back to all these times where Jay-Z curated a group of people around him, or whatever rapper that had a group around them, and some of those other people proved to be not equally, but proved to be talented, or proved to create in a different frame or space. And it's always interesting to see that dynamic and how it plays out. And I think people do get obsessed with that idea of who made who, but in a lot of ways, someone always made someone.
Yeah, I just think it'd be too arrogant of me to think that I could have done it without it.
For sure, same,
so I have
same,
to just
100%.
I just have to accept that.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
You guys got to give yourself some credit because there's a lot of people who have, at least on our side, come through the camp, right, and they don't have the success that he took. All I did for these guys, they have a natural thing. All I did was show them to the world because I already had a platform. That's it. And then they ran with it, right? So you got to give yourselves more credit, bro. You're a special kid.
No, I understand that. He's given so many people an opportunity to stand out, and I think we've all
and then if you stand out, now you're special, bro. Now you're ranked. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, I was literally gonna say exactly what you said. So many people have hung around with JJ, been in and around his circle, and haven't ended up where we've ended up.
Yeah. There's a reason.
And we don't. I wouldn't say we particularly attach ourselves to him. I think, if anything, JJ kind of gravitates towards us because of how real we are with him. And the other thing about him as well, like you were saying about us feeling like we want to break out of that sideman thing, he doesn't let you feel like you're a sideman. You'll gas him up, JJ, you're doing this, you're doing that. He's like, no, bro, we're all doing this. He makes everyone feel included every time. It's very humbling.
Well, that's very nice.
Logan doesn't do that. He looks at us each time and goes, hey, bitch, remember why you're eating. And I go, yes, master, yes. And I sit there and I eat while Mike's washing his feet.
You kidding? Bro, no. George sends me thank yous every other week. He's like, bro, I just want to thank. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
You know what he got mad at me for once? Dead ass yelled at me. He goes, dude, shut the fuck up. I was like, bro, I'm thanking you. He goes, yeah, but every time. I go, yeah, it's called gratitude.
No. The problem is you were giving me way too much credit. All I did, bro, was go, hey, look at that guy. And then you did your thing.
I think the thing that gets slept on a lot of times too, and you, Simon, brought this up before, is no one is in either camp because they're like, yo, give me some. There's symbiotic value of epic proportions for every single one of you. Every single one of the people on both these teams delivers unmatchable value back upstream to offset the stream in the opposite direction. Do you know what I'm saying? And but the reason why you see those comments and the reason why you see that sentiment from people sometimes is they don't see that shit.
No.
That's not the shit they see. No one knows the intricacies. And by the way, I think about this stuff all the time because we live it day to day. And you guys have your own sets of intricacies with JJ. And so me and him have, and him and George have very special relationships that drive incredible bi-directional value. You know what I'm saying? But no one would ever know about it because it's very intricate fucking shit that would take a year to unpack a podcast and content.
Yeah.
I kind of see it this way, and I've seen this since the jump, because I see it from everything that I look at. I try to see it from like, how would God want me to see it? And I know it sounds very cheesy, but it's like if He gave it to me, I would like to see where His perspective is. And from the very jump, a lot of things that I've realized in this industry, I like to learn from other people's mistakes. Is a lot of their egos and prides are the demise of their destinies. So when Logan came into my life, he came into my life at such a beautiful time, and I was like, okay, there's two voices in my head. One is like, wow, your best friend's killing it, and he gave you this avenue that you could just unlock all of your destinies with. Or you could be like, wow, he's killing it more than you, and you'll always be in his shadow. So it's like a devil in your ear, and there's an angel in your ear. And once you can figure out a way to kind of just see it from a gratitude point of view, you don't leave room in your heart for people to even damage you. So if somebody comes up to you and be like, yo, you're only here because of your best friend, I'm like, all right, bitch, where's your best friend at? You know what I mean? Like, he's working at Wendy's.
He said. That's what he said. He said.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to see it from that point of view. And then like, I got into the stand-up world, and then we had Joe Coy, Andrew Schultz, all these great people coming. Now, what am I going to say when I'm a big stand-up? I'm going to be like, oh, I did this on my own? It's like, no. Whenever he says jump, I'll say hi. Same as Joe Coy. Same as all the people that gave me their platform, because they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that.
But I still think that the other side of it is what drives you.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I think opportunities fall in lots of people's laps, and some people are blind to it. Some people just don't have that perspective to think, oh,
What can I do with this?
Yeah, like what can I do with this? This is an opportunity that I can't let waste.
The amount of people JJ's given like a platform, and then they just kind of go like, oh, cool, I'll ride it for like a week.
Yeah.
And then-
Oh, no,
No, it's
you
both
still have
sides.
to have
It's
that
both sides,
desire,
man. And dude, we talk about this all the time. It's like,
Fuck, now I have to pee, bitch.
I said, I had a tweet about it the other day that was basically like, your mentality and attitude will put you in the right rooms.
Yeah.
Your hard work will then elevate you from the relationships you build in those rooms to actual success.
Yeah.
And so without both sides of the coin, like you know, if the same thing as your camp, we've had hundreds of people come through that, you know, didn't turn it into something. So you know, networking is important, hard work is important. You need both.
Yeah.
You need both.
Well, like when we started, I mean, I don't think I even saw a girl for about 4 years.
No.
We literally just sat in our room and just recorded.
Bro, I
That was
remember
it.
these days, right? We used to sit on a Skype call. I'd get home from college.
I was at
sit
uni.
sit in the Skype calls. I'd probably need a nap at some point because I hadn't slept. But we'd be on we'd be on Social Blade, literally refreshing hour by hour, like subscribers, and we'd be in the call, and you'd just mute, right? Because you'd be working, and then you come back in the call and be like, "Hey, listen, this video, I just got 300 subscribers in an hour. I'm gonna go and do more."
Yeah.
And like, you just sit in this call, mute, it bounce in and out of it, right? Because at that point, we was just so obsessed with like numbers. It was like, shit, man, we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
I need to do more of it. And it was constantly
addictive.
Yeah.
Did you start to get out of that mindset when you, I'm sure at some point, realized that it's so fucking toxic, bro?
I think I would say I'm probably one of the early ones to
you were.
Yeah, one of the early ones to sort of just forget. Like, I didn't want to go for it, or I wanted to do shit that actually made, on a day-to-day basis, make me happy. So I sort of dropped out of the regular uploading 3 videos a day, sort of every week. I sort of dropped out of it, and then made me a happy person. So.